Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to have a look at the Centurion Mark 5.1. Now this is it's marked as a British tier 8 medium tank. It's a very good tank. In fact, it's kind of Australian, I think. It does have the legendary camo, which I think it makes it look really, really nice, to be honest. The Dingo, I think. Yep, it is called the Dingo. In fact, this tank, when we tested this tank, I honestly did not like the tank at all. I really didn't like it. But the more and more I play the tank, the more and more I like it. Now, I'm not doing the greatest in the tank. I mean, it's still not bad. 60 games, 2.1k average. I mean, so we're doing okay. We are doing okay. Now, the equipment, I would give it more penetration, because the penetration isn't the greatest. I mean, the APCR is 271, considering there are some tanks out there with almost 300 pen. I would give it penetration, because the DPM is already not too bad. I mean, it doesn't need any more DPM, and you can see running the rammer only really gives it an extra 163 DPM. So I think the pen, even though it's only 11 and 13 respectively, I would prefer more pen than the DPM at this point. So the tank itself, I mean, I did actually think it has more DPM than it's got. The turret is very, very, very nice on this tank. 254 millimeters on the turret and 127 millimeters on the hull, which for a medium tank is actually not too bad. The turret on the side is only 90, but the rear is also 127, so it's pretty good armor on the rear as well. Now, this tank is currently back for sale, or it should be back for sale. If it's not back for sale, then things have changed, and it's definitely a tank worth buying. It will be a good value for money, and it will be a good investment. It is quite a fun tank. Now, this tank is something that I do actually go to. It's not a tank that you ace and then you never sort of play it again. This Centurion 5.1 is something that I do play regularly when I want to play tier 8, or if I choose it on a stream or something like that. Now, the DPM at 2171, it actually seems quite low. The DPM does seem quite low on the tank for a medium tank with a quick firing gun. That is actually quite low. Now, reload time is 5.25 seconds. Your penetration 237 and 271. Your HE is 46. It would be better if it had higher pen or HE, like proper sort of HESH kind of thing. But damage, you're only doing 190 per damage, 160 for your APCR and 250 on your HE. Aim time is pretty good at 2.9. Dispersion is also pretty good at 0.299, and you have 10 degrees of gun depression, and your top speed is 45 kilometers an hour. So the only really downfall about the tank is that DPM 2100. I mean, let's look at the original Centurion and see what the DPM on this, and see the difference. You can already see that the armor is much better on the Dingo. So the DPM, I mean, it's okay. It's slightly less. It is slightly less, but we're running calibrated shells, so it's not. I mean, yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad compared to the Cent 1. The DPM isn't too bad. Now we're gonna go and get straight into a battle. We are doing this live, so I do apologize if the sound isn't up to scratch. So I want to do this live. You know, I want to talk about the tank and the positions I'm putting the tank in, and while I'm doing it. So let's get into a battle. Hopefully we're not in the queue for too long. So yeah, the Dingo, when it's for sale for gold, it's definitely, in my opinion, it will be definitely worth the tank. I think the tank is better than the stats actually show. But let's see. So what you want to do on this tank is, because it does have that 10 degrees of gun depression and it has that over 200 millimeters of turret armor, you want to use that. So you want to get into a position where you can actually go hold down. And once you go hold down, you can then use your DPM. It's good for perma-tracking tanks as well. Not as good as some tanks. But I mean, 5.3 seconds, I do think that is a little bit high for a sort of a 190 or so shot per shot. But it really does perform better than you think in the game. So already you can see the enemy have gone C. I don't think they're going to come this way. So we're just going to take a little bit of shortcut. Our heavies have gone that way as well. So it's not too bad at the moment. So we're going to just sit here and try and get some side shots if they do start to try and cross. And again, the best thing with this tank, because it does have that sort of, it's only a 5.3 second reload, you can perma-track tanks. Now, we're just having a look. There's 4 tanks there, the WZ-110 there. So, you know what? We're going to go and try and attack the WZ-110. This might not go to plan, but we're just going to sit here and wait. Hopefully, if he comes up, which he is, and now we're just going to get that shot off. And now he is in a bit of a crossfire, and this guy, there's not much this guy can do. He's absolutely getting torn apart, and hopefully we're going to get the kill there, and we do. So that is now 1 tank down. The Charioteer is a good choice to go for. You can see, I mean, a HE, we can't really HE many tanks, to be fair, but you know, that's just the way it is. So we're going to take that guy out. No, we're not. We're going to miss that shot. So now it's 2 tanks down. We're going to wait. We don't want to poke out just yet, as we can see. You can see that the Ferdinand is trying to look at us. So all while we're here, I mean, our team are attacking. He's getting shot. So we've actually, even though we're out of the game, we've also taken him out of the game. And that was actually a poor shot on my behalf. So can we get these bottom shots there? Oh my god, what is this aiming, Meadsy? Sort it out. So this Peugeot wants to do a little YOLO run. There's not much he can do, to be fair. So we're just gonna go and attack him. We don't mind at this point in taking some shots, because it's pretty much game over. It's pretty much game over, and easy win for us there. So there goes the IS-2S8. So we're just going to attack now this Charioteer, but he does have the Hesh, so we don't want to just go in and die. So we just want to be very careful. And this game, I mean, we didn't really get to showcase the turret on the tank, because the team, I mean, 7-0 there, 2.5 minutes. That was very easy, very easy indeed. So not too great of a damage. I mean, that was actually a pretty nice team, apart from the IS-5 there. Didn't do too much damage. So let's try again, and let's try and hopefully get a map. Again, not the best of maps for this tank. We really want to be using the gun depression. When you're in the open, this tank is not that great. It's not the best. I mean, it still has a strongish hull for a medium tank, but you want to be using the gun depression on the tank. So here we're going to go up to base A. We do have the WZ-120 with us, and medium tanks. We're up against the Leopard and the AMX 1390. So as long as this WZ-120 stays with us, it shouldn't be a problem. As long as the enemy heavies doesn't come this way, we should be able to deal with these guys if they do come up. So of course there is the Leopard. Now at this point I'm thinking, right, okay, do I go in or do I just stay? Now I'm looking at the Yo. I'm very risky here, because I'm not sure where the TD is at this point. But I really want to cap this base. As soon as I cap this base, then I can go and attack the Leopard. So, just waiting. Right, okay, so now I actually need to go and help this Leopard, to help this WZ. So we are going to go. The WZ may die. That may die, but you know what? We are here. We're going to save our hit points, and hopefully this Leopard won't deal with us. Come on, WZ, kill him. He does. So we are 1 tank down. So now my next aim is that Yo. My next aim is the Yo, because he is at the back. He's pretty much in the spawn area. I'm not 100% sure if he's AFK, but he is getting shot. So he's my next target, because he is kind of isolated there on his own. And there is a couple of tanks up there that has very low hit points as well. So do you know what? No, we're still going to go for the Yo. We're still going to go for the Yo. He is AFK. Hey, shit. Right, this isn't good. This isn't good. He's going to shoot us, but you know what? We're just going to back up, and the 120 now is going to take the attention of this guy. So we should be able to win this. I mean, the WZ is about to die, but we're circling this guy, so there's not much at this point this WZ11 can do. So we're just going to keep going this guy. We know that there is an AFK to deal with. As long as our WZ120 stays behind him, gets the next shot, we will be able to take this guy out, and our WZ stays alive. And now we can take out this this Yo here. So we are going to take out the Yo. We are. I mean, at this point again, we should easily be a win. So hopefully the WZ now. Well, hopefully I can take him out. And there we go. So at this point again, easy win. He goes for me. Thanks for going for me. Thanks for going for me. VK, appreciate it, dude. There we go. Very easy win. So I can't really these games don't really show the gun depression or the turret, but it just shows how the feel. It does show the feel of the Centurion. It is a really good tank. I'm very surprised with the tank how good it can perform, but to perform even better than I was there. I mean, we did okay. We didn't really do nothing wrong. We had a nice team both games. Yeah, you need to be using that gun depression. It's 10 degrees of gun depression, got a lovely turret, and you need to use that. So, yeah, it's a very good buy. It is a very good buy. I think it's quite cheap. I'm not 100% sure on the price, but that is if it is for sale. If it's not for sale, then when it does come for sale, it is a good investment, and it is a fun tank to play. So I hope that helps. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all very soon. Bye bye.